fuck was that? God damn it, we just started. Son of a bitch.
At least it won't take us a long time to find it when we edit.
Yeah, when we edit. I see the joke.
Look, someday, I mean, now that we're streaming in this format, someday we'll just be able to go back and forth about, right? And then we can after we get like probably like 1,000 fans, I feel like we could hire a part-timer to go back and edit them all together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or does anybody's wife get really bored and want to edit horrible podcasts during the day?
Me and my wife have to work so fucking hard recently. It's crazy. But we're surviving.
Good.
Yeah.
I hope you don't die of starvation.
Bobby, where you at on the nose chorus?
What? Oh. I'm all clean and clear this time around.
Hell yeah, we're all here. Okay.
Free and clear. I'm just running around checking all of our avenues.
Dude, this is fucking dope music. It's chill.
Oh man.
Are you able to make the AI do
say that about
shitty
AI
punk
music.
rock for the whole thing?
I think this is the closest we get. This is the only one that has rock in the title. It's indie rock.
All right. That'll be okay.
I'm digging it.
One day we'll have AI that works. It'll be like, give me a shitty punk rock club from the 80s.
Ooh, a big announcement. We're going to have some homework done. We finally got approved, and we're getting a patio put in the backyard.
A patio?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, we're gonna have this hopefully nice like sitting area out there. It's gonna be dope. I mean, we have a covered porch right now, but we're gonna like have this like we're gonna put our seating out there with an umbrella. I have my grill underneath of the. It's gonna be nice.
Irma Gerd.
We're excited about it.
Real quick.
The guy came by to look at the space today. So
Nobody can see anybody, right? We're just seeing the title screen, correct?
Right.
Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't like missing something.
We're giving people time to join. I went with a go live notification of give us all your heart and soul. Is that good?
Hey,
there we go.
Guys, what if we get the magic
between the four of us?
Because of our viewers. I want to make it about the Han Moon actually. So but that's not the book that we're talking about.
It's pretty close.
It's pretty close. We got to make the world sing. People have been telling this story forever. Hey, friends.
Bear. Oh, wait a minute. I played the wrong intro song.
Oh, you fool.
Oh, hold on a second.
We were just vibing out.
Now that we're here.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Shelf Importance. I'm your host, Buto.
okay. Ooh. I'm not last. I am Demon Yukon. Nah.
Hi, it's me, Bob.
Oh.
And I'm Kenny motherfucker.
But we call him Dick.
Bob, were you an audiobooker this time around?
Yeah, that's why I said it that way.
It was good. It was pretty good. I could
Oh,
tell.
that's
Like, ooh,
that's
a
how
guy.
he sounds, huh?
That's a guy. Yeah,
Yeah, he
it's
was
a
like-
real like whispery pervert kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the audiobook helped a lot. I mean, I knew it would, but I know. That's what I have to do from now on, audiobooking, so I'm not behind like you fucking
Oh
do.
man, it's such a game changer.
Yeah, I was done like a week ago. But
Yeah, I was way behind, and then I was like, oh, look at this. I have to drive to Iowa.
there you go.
we got that shit handled. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Why'd you have to go to Iowa?
Oh, work stuff.
I know why.
Your real job or was it an ICE assignment? Since you.
Oh yeah, I am an. It's like Dean Cain. I did join ICE, but I'm just an honorary member. So they'll call me if they need somebody to shoot a training montage, and then I don't
Or
know.
shoot a bunch of innocent protesters.
Oh no, I'm a conscientious objector to violence.
I see. Good.
No, I just my for real job just had some stuff that needed handling out there. Just
You went there to beat some ass and get people in line.
Yeah, I was like, oh, bosses here, inspection time.
Oh, nice. They had to fire somebody.
No, we have a building that the workshop that they work out of now. Well, the one person works out of now.
It seems like you don't want to talk about it, and I'm prying.
No, I just don't. I don't want to put anybody on blast. No, even though normally I usually wear a T-shirt with my company's name on it, I don't really want this show to be connected directly to my company.
But you're right. It
I think
is
it's gonna
boring
play well.
content. So on that note,
Exactly.
welcome to. The way we present ourselves should be whatever the AI music serves us up. Ooh, welcome to Shelf Importance, the comedy book club podcast that's just clean.
This is Good Morning Chicago. What is this thing is crazy.
This is indie rock. AI is out of their fucking gourd right now.
This is absolutely an intro to a morning show, right?
This sounds like the lobby music of my PlayStation golf game.
Oh, yeah, it does. What's gonna sound better?
It's me, Bob, and I'm so glad you're here.
Did he really talk like that?
Not that voice.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was trying to get the vibe of the music on that one.
What ambiance?
So what were you thinking, like Son of Sam for Dick there?
Oh
Richard?
gosh,
Do I know? Sorry.
Were you like envisioning like a Son of Sam situation for Dick?
Look, I know this isn't quite accurate,
yeah.
but I had him like Charlie Hunnam the whole time.
With a little more social skills, I think.
So I'm gonna show you kind of what I envisioned.
Are we talking about the person playing Richard, or are we talking about? Are you asking if his situation reminds you of a particular serial killer, or are you asking about what he looks like?
I think kind of his look, his vibe, like how do you picture the character really?
Oh, okay.
All right, fair enough.
And I don't know if it's just because I've been seeing if it just aligns that I've been seeing, Charlie Hunnam, Ed Gein trailers along with this, but like that's what the guy looks like to me.
Who's Charlie Hunnam? I don't know that one.
Is
Ed Gein the one who's like 7 feet tall? Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of my students told me about
He hot as fuck.
that story yesterday. They're like, "Have you seen this show that blah blah blah?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." But
We've been watching a very good show that I'm going to recommend on Netflix called Wayward.
It's called K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, it's so good.
Wayward.
Wayward.
Is that like a Western ranch?
No, it's like a cult.
Oh,
what are we talking?
is it a series or
series?
Limited series, and it's got Toni Collette.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen advertisements on that.
Oh, it's very good. I can't say if it ends well because I don't know yet. But
You want me to Google it for you?
Nope. You already spoiled this one for me.
Did I really spoil that for you guys?
That was totally spoiled. Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Now I'm trying to think.
Well, I saw that and I was
talking about.
wondering.
You were talking about then whenever he took the bullets in the outside of the studio, the radio studio.
No, I think it was like towards the end.
Well, because you said he sacrificed himself, right? In the text, or she did.
She did say that, yes.
Okay, well, he sacrifices himself. He makes a choice to sacrifice himself outside of the radio studio. Later on, he goes crazy and attacks everybody at the end.
Yeah, well, I think he had didn't he have a fairly humanizing moment, and then Richard killed him?
Richard killed Eduardo.
Yeah, and Richard was also the one who killed Vudo, right? Hey, everybody! Spoilers for the book, but also
No, Eduardo killed Vudo, right? In the venue,
I don't know. I wouldn't
Yes.
assume.
Yes, Eduardo killed Vudo.
or did he?
Yes.
I mean, he put him down,
Yes.
but we don't know that he killed him.
Yeah.
Right,
he
he
did.
Can you
Blew
kill
his
a
head
demon?
off pretty. Yeah,
Killed him.
Well, that's why I raised
Yeah.
the question. Man, we're really getting into it quick, aren't we?
Boy, howdy.
That was gonna be
Straight
one of
into
my
the details.
Okay.
That was going to
Nip
be one
the
of my
bud.
questions, though. If you think Vudo is dead,
Okay, I'm gonna show you who I cast in my mind. We're just jumping all over the place
Jump
right
in.
now.
Hell yeah.
I also took a picture of something I read that I didn't want to forget to mention.
This guy right here.
I gotta
This is who I imagined.
just like that too. In a live action, that is what shows up.
This is
Yeah. Yes.
What's
like
his
Who
face?
Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah,
what's his face?
dude, that would be so. He's a fucking violent serial killer.
Me-
That
Who
is-
guy-
Framed Richard Rabbit?
This is
What
Dick,
the fuck
this
are
is
we
Richard.
looking at? Yeah, sure.
yeah,
See,
this
I
is who
imagine him having hair, like
He does. Look.
Hey, look
right
up-
there.
Look
No,
up
but
Charlie Hunnam while you're looking.
I think he explicitly describes himself as not particularly handsome, which is going to rule out Charlie Hunnam.
It is, but I don't know why. I just keep
Yeah.
picturing him. This was the guy.
No, that's not
No.
him.
I told you. I said. I said
No,
it's wrong.
Wrong.
no, I didn't.
But I
That's
couldn't
too-
get it out of my head.
That
Wrong.
guy's too hard looking. The guy I imagine was a little softer, but still physically fit.
Oh,
to,
you know what
like-
would be really good?
Tom Hanks.
Michael Douglas, but that movie he was in where he was
Michael
like a businessman and he went like insane and started killing people with a gun.
Oh,
Michael Douglas.
God damn it, what-
How about Michael Keaton?
yes.
Why don't you try
No.
that on for size?
No, Michael Douglas.
No, I'm just saying like that's
Oh.
my cast.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe yeah.
No, that'd be good. That'd be real good.
Yeah.
Or that cat with the stapler from Office
Falling-
Space.
Falling down.
Yes. Oh, that's
Falling
perfect.
down. Yeah, that's the one.
That's perfect.
Here's what I want to read. I don't
Yeah.
remember what page this was on, but this is
I
Beale
answered a movie
speaking from
trivia
within.
question.
He says, "Watch that one. She smells the taint." And I think that's the best line in the book.
Mhm.
There was a lot of taint play in this
There
book. I'm
was.
surprised that it took
Taint
us this
play.
long to get there.
Right? What's the first time talking about the book at all?
I
All right. Well, we've
I'm
gotten ahead of
surprised there
ourselves.
wasn't more of that on Discord. Because
Well,
Taint
you know,
play?
we got to keep that. We got to keep it for the show. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
Keep
know.
it tight. All right. So
Look, guys, you're not keeping it up for the show. I'm keeping it up for the show.
I'm keeping it up for the show, man.
Got it up
me
for
too.
the whole
I took
show.
my blue
All
pill.
right.
Oh my God, we're back to
Ooh,
3D render.
That's looking good.
Here's where we are. Let's make ourselves smaller. Let's see
You
if I
guys
can do
wanna
that.
Go completely insane and ask him if he had an AI do that.
I did not. Fuck off.
Good. That's awesome, Kim. Thank you.
Yeah. AI can't do what I do. Hey, look, AI can try, but can they get a 2-year college degree? I don't think so.
I don't.
I
think
would tell
so.
AI to get fucked, but it can't.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, BROM is such a sick artist. There's so
He
much
is.
going on even in this. You see the little wormies there
I love the worms
Where?
coming out from the ring in the purple there.
in the background.
Oh yeah, yeah,
little
yeah,
worm
yeah,
faces,
yeah,
the little worm dicks.
Oh,
curling
I
up.
see him now.
What is the mouth? The hands with the mouths? That did not resonate with me. Like, is that Vudo behind her?
I think he takes quite a bit of license. Like his
Yeah.
his stuff is always like that. Where I honestly think that the paintings and the books are sometimes describing
alive.
entirely separate characters.
The paintings for this one are awesome.
Yeah, they're like-
Vudo
they're like
looks
spot on, too.
fantastic.
I'll tell you one. I was kind of is sick, but I'm kind of bummed about it. I guess he just paints, kind of what he feels and what inspires him. But the fact that he chose to do Ghoul instead of Richard bums me out.
Yeah, but Richard's just a dude.
Yeah,
I would rather see that than Richard.
Yeah, but we saw Ghoul for like all of a paragraph.
Yeah.
I would love to have his vision of what Richard looked like, and I bet his vision would give some extra creep factor, big time,
Yeah.
to Mr. Dick. So I'm saying-
I
okay,
feel
so
like
we're-
he probably didn't because he was so adamant about Richard just looking non-threatening,
Yeah.
just like a normal person.
Yes, maybe so. So this is what we read: "Evil in Me" by BROM. We also have previously read "Slewfoot" and "Krampus" by
Krampus,
BROM.
yeah.
We got to get to this motherfucker's whole catalog. This motherfucker is he
He's
doesn't miss. He
He's
doesn't miss.
on. It's also great because I'm pretty sure Becky already owns like all of them.
So yeah, so she's read this. Your text,
yeah.
she's like defending it, and I'm like, oh, Becky, you go, girl.
Yeah,
You
but
read
yeah,
this.
she's a big BROM fan.
I'm good
Nice.
egg.
I think she's got like I think this was a book club pick from somebody. So
Wait a second.
Maybe we
She's
should
picking
do a
our books
Shimpy
still?
and
not in this case.
Okay.
mashup. 2 book clubs.
That's right. So this is what we read: "Evil in Me" by BROM, and that's what we're going to be discussing. If you want to see this without seeing our faces, bang, that was your shot.
Oh,
That's all you get.
I can
Oh,
imagine.
yeah.
I can imagine how that would be a better experience.
Leave your kinks in the chat, as usual.
Yes.
We'll
Yes.
reply.
We will
How many-
send them to AI and
What do we
have them
got?
evaluated.
Good 10K in the chat right now.
Yeah, dude. In the past, we've gone as far as showing our feet. You guys remember that back in the day?
Shown a foot.
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
microphone.
I showed my nipple just before we went live.
Historically,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
been what we do is just ASMR directly into the microphone. And by ASMR, I mean gross
Yeah.
sounds from our mouths and noses.
That's right, boy. This one, gosh, how do we want to do this? We really got to get back to doing chapter sums for a little bit of guidance, if nothing else.
Make an
let's-
AI do it real quick.
Oh, yeah, and then be wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I thought would be,
No,
you know, I thought would be
this would-
great.
So
If we had like a ton of listeners that were actively engaged with interacting with us, to have our listeners give us chapter summaries and we just pick one and read it no matter and don't vet it for accuracy, that would be incredible.
well, okay, so we have a prologue, so let's start there.
Sure.
There.
We can do it. Yeah, it starts in Brooklyn, 1951.
It did. And I like guys, we're a comedy book club. So nothing and we need look. I was a little nervous the way this started off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going like Jewish magic right away, I was a little nervous.
The first character that you, the reader, inhabit fucking firebombs a synagogue and kills a rabbi with a knife.
Yeah.
He doesn't just kill a rabbi with a knife, okay? He stabs him a lot and then he proceeds to stab him in the eyes, which is so fucking brutal.
Yeah. So
It
this
went all the
rabbi
way.
go ahead.
Yep. I think we're on the same wavelength where it was like
Yeah.
we were reading this from like, what
I don't know,
kind
man.
of crazy Nazi shit did I just open?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I
So-
gotta say I disagree a little bit. I feel like you guys are just a little too woke. I just saw people.
You just saw
the
people. Okay.
Mhm.
So we later learn. We don't learn it in this
I'm Jew blind.
intro.
I
This
do wanna
isn't just
clarify,
like
I do
a
not think
hate
Brahms is a
crime
Nazi.
perpetrated against a
I don't think
synagogue.
Brahms a Nazi. No.
This is this rabbi is like part of an ancient order of wizards.
The Bale Shim? How do they say it?
I don't know.
Ballet Shem is how
Balei Shem?
Balei
Balei
Shem.
they pronounce
Okay.
it.
So he's like he's maybe the last Balei Shem.
It is just a very funny thing because I wasn't worried, right? I didn't think there was something
Yeah.
anti-Semitic going
Guys,
on,
I'm kidding.
No, I get it.
Being woke.
but I was like, are we gonna have to talk about Jew wizards on the podcast? Is that how we're gonna say it?
Yeah, I'm sure we come up with something more clever than that, right? What do
Nope.
we got?
The Ballet Shem. I mean,
Balei Shem.
they get called wizards.
Bullshit.
The wizards thing seems like a polemic that like Lord Shieldboff calls them wizards,
Yeah.
and she's always saying it all mean and nasty,
I
like
mean,
a woman.
They're using
there's-
magic.
We can come up with really
They're
good
throwing
jokes
dried
like this.
angel blood at shit.
Like
Yeah.
what do you call a Jewish
Speaking
wizard?
spells.
Yeah,
I don't know,
a Jewish
kid.
wizard.
Tell me.
Bali Shem.
Ballet
Balei
Shem,
Shem.
of course.
Let's move on. They already.
Yeah. So yeah,
not a
this
joke, guys.
guy
That's what they
that's
name
like being possessed. He's wearing the ring, right? Like
He's
this
wearing
guy
the
is
ring.
in debt for gambling. He goes to his rabbi asking for another loan. Apparently, he's like super in debt to the synagogue. And the rabbi's like, yeah, no, I'm not helping you out till you get your house in order. So the guy like goes back to steal some stuff. He like sees this ring. He's like, hey, this is dope. I'm going to steal this. Well, he like turns into a spider, crawls on his finger. He's possessed by a demon. Guys, do not steal from a Jewish wizard. Don't do it. Don't
steal artifacts from
Jewish.
I don't care if you hear worms singing. Don't do it.
In addition to the risks, Jewish wizards are a protected class under U.S.
And this is why. This is why. So the he like hears this singing like from. I mean, he says there are worms inside of him. Like there's stuff inside of him that's singing, telling him that like if you kill this guy who's gonna hurt you, who wouldn't lend you the money, then you'll be free. And he kills him, and that's the intro.
Tells him all these nasty lies.
That was a hell of a beginning of the book.
Insane. Yeah. I want to point out, dude, he's not technically possessed by a demon.
He's possessed with a demon.
What do you say then, Ken?
Because it was Baal, wasn't it?
This is Beal, right?
Yeah,
Beal.
Beal is not a demon.
Yeah, and he made that pretty clear.
Yeah,
it's true.
Geez, you fucking racist.
He's a shadist.
I think I'd be a soul.
Beal is a shade.
Demons are race.
They are an ancient
so are the
people with a
shids.
very rich culture.
Okay. So, yes, not
They're
a
ancient.
demon.
Almost
not
people.
A demon. But possessed is right.
It was
right.
Yes.
I mean, influenced.
No, he's inside of him physically.
Yeah.
He is.
The soul's
but
in there.
It's
He's
kind of
possessed.
telling him what to do, not
Well, he's controlling him.
making.
He mentions
him do
that
it.
as well. He is.
Well, I mean,
All right.
he makes the.
He could hear his own voice though, telling him like, "This isn't right. This is you're being fed some lies." Right?
It feels like Beal has a varying amount of power that he can pull on the puppet strings of a person. Like sometimes people are able to resist what he wants to do, and sometimes he's able to just be like, "Oh, we're fucking killing this."
Right,
guy.
and there is specifically there's mention of Ruby being a little bit more resistant as well, which is where he kind of really lays that out.
Probably because of the kind of music she listens to. Am I right?
Mary
Listen to
Sue.
that devil music.
Yeah. So yeah, then we like just I don't know if it was really prefaced as a prologue. I was like, oh, is this just going to be a bunch of short stories about
That's what I
people
kind of thought
possessed by
too,
demons?
yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
after-
we go
yeah.
right to Ruby, who is like, what? She's teaching kids guitar in an after
Devil
school
music.
thing.
Yeah.
At the YMCA.
YMCA.
As part of community service for bad things that she did. She's a bad egg.
She's not the good egg.
And her ex-boyfriend is hanging around this place, like with his super tan, preppy new girlfriend, and she's upset. She watches a friend's old dementia dad or grandpa. Puppy party, wife alert. Damn.
Is that cake?
Is that a huge Oreo?
Get behind me,
You are
Satan.
my hero. This is the tuxedo cake from Costco, and it's fucking amazing.
Nice.
Would recommend.
So yeah, we're just getting like character introductions here.
Yeah.
Like beginning of the book, right? Like she's almost done. Like she's almost done with
Kaya, god damn it!
She's like almost done with this community service, so you're like, what bad's gonna happen? Something bad's gonna happen to make her not be able to get her community service finished.
Oh, I thought for sure she was gonna smoke the lady. I forget her name already.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
those people were asking to be murdered with a
Yeah.
cannon. They were so obnoxious.
Yeah,
For sure.
her ex, that new girlfriend, the supervisor at the community service, like just all really terrible people.
Yeah.
Agreed. Okay, so
And we're firmly in 1985. We've got like satanic panic going on, yeah.
yeah. I think is it
That was a fun time.
1981? I think it's a little bit earlier than 85.
85.
Or 81.
85.
You get laid a bunch during that year, Bob.
Do what now?
You get laid a lot in 1985.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
10 years old.
Was that your
Hitting it
peak?
and quitting it.
Hell yeah.
So I mean, yeah, we got this character introduction stuff. Anything you want to remark on about it before we get into like?
Yeah, there's a whole thread that's introduced early on that Ruby didn't actually really do a significant crime. She inadvertently got put in the middle of a drug deal.
Right.
She didn't want to be a part of.
Right.
But she also, at some point in the fallout from this event, which was like her boyfriend betrayed her basically and just like left her with the cops and dipped.
Yeah.
She, I guess, had to see a psychiatrist or something, and they diagnosed her with some sort of thing. I guess bipolar disorder is what they diagnosed her with, which is an anachronism now. It's called manic depressive disorder now, but oh my god. And so she's supposed to be taking like lithium for whatever to keep her histrionics under control or whatever
her
dumb shit that everyone is about.
Unipolar.
And it's also not super clear. There's a part of me that wants to like have a whole murder board about Ruby being an unreliable narrator and like maybe none of this happened at all and she just is like having a psychotic episode, right? Mm-hmm. So I think that detail opens the door to kind of through the whole story at least a little bit of wondering like, okay, what is actually going on? Like, is Ruby still a little bit like gonna be problematic behaviors in the future? Does she actually have a grip on what's going on, or is she just like heading out across the country on a punk rock adventure vision quest?
I think you could make a solid case for that, especially considering that there's no like resolution on all those loose ends as far as like what's going to happen when she gets back home.
Mm-hmm.
It's like completely absent.
We also learned kind of just vague stuff about a best friend who's not around anymore named Tina. Yeah. Like I mean, they're like, they have like such a sisterhood bond. Like to me, it almost many times kind of came across as like, were you an item?
Sister.
Like just
it felt the same.
It was just kind of the way they both talked about their friendship. But hey, look,
I don't know. I didn't get that.
I wasn't judging. Like I was just like, is this that or not?
Well, yeah, you're just trying to figure out what was going on in the book. And early on, especially, she was like, "I just miss you, Tina," and I was like, "What the fuck kind of friend is this?"
And so part of my background on that is I didn't have that kind of a best friend growing up. You know, and that may be why I saw it that way, right? Like I just did not have. Maybe a lot of guys don't, but like, it's all the only perspective we can give, right? Like,
you're talking about having a friend you're questionably gay with?
No. Like, I didn't have like so. These two girls were like really close, and they like talked about how much they cared about each other and loved each other, and they were like the two people that they cared about each other the same amount, right? Like I just never had someone that was that close.
I'm on the same wavelength, Yukon. I literally get confused when people are like, "She's my best friend." I'm like, that. I mean, I kind of get what you're saying, but I've always been confused about like, how do I know if I even like have a best friend?
No, you guys are wrong. Having healthy male relationships and male mental health is like a new thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's like just now starting.
Right.
Yeah. I think that
bullshit is what it is.
Yeah. I think the dynamic between Ruby and Tina is just normal. I don't know, just like normal girl stuff. I didn't get any kind of homosexual vibes or anything like that.
Okay. So
I did, but only like at the very, very beginning. I was just wondering. It was on my mind, wondering what the relationship was.
Wondering or hoping.
I mean, hey, look, I will shoot these people so fast.
There's that.
I will have an erotic fanfic, Tina X Ruby on your desk by Monday morning.
They introduced that. He introduces that thread right there at the beginning. That like, oh hey, this is Chekhov's gun. We're gonna meet Tina. Right? We have to meet Tina for as important as she is. Unless she's dead. I didn't know. There was part of me that was like, is she not around anymore?
Is she extant?
It was pretty vague, I thought, at the beginning.
Right.
We find out that she kind of house sits her a friend of hers, a roommate. I don't know who Pam is. Pam a roommate?
No, Pam's a friend.
Pam's a friend.
Yeah,
okay.
Because she doesn't live with Pam, right? I mean,
correct. Pam and her father live together.
Okay,
her father's like early stage dementia.
Right.
Yes. So she will go and spend the day because her friend is like a pilot who runs risky missions for maybe the cartel. Like that was kind of a cool little thing. Yeah, she was like military and now she flies like questionable flights for South American drug runs.
I thought she just is still in the military and is just flying a mission to Colombia or whatever.
No.
Sick. Love it.
Yeah.
White. Love that detail.
Sick.
Really
Sick.
paid off.
And then
that's what made it so hard to get a hold of her.
And then Mr. Rosenfeld is like, well, he wants her to take him to Atlanta. And then we meet Dick.
And then we meet Dick.
Big fan.
Dick.
What do you guys think of Dick?
I'm not a fan.
Bob, I think you and me need to go back and forth and do our best Richard impressions to try until we actually capture it.
Okay. Like for the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, I want to give them the feel, and you can be the judge of how close I am here. It's me, Richard.
No, it's too weak. You got to have a little more to it.
Okay.
It's me, Richard.
I think you need more cry. I think we need to meet in the middle.
Yeah.
It's me, Richard. Nah.
It's me, Richard.
That's pretty.
Okay, I
think your cadence was a little slow.
Yeah. I think you both are really close, and you need, but if you can just like get your dicks a little closer to each other.
Yeah.
Nice mug.
It's me, Richard.
It's me, Richard.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of Richard.
Who read the book?
Like eyeball read or ear read?
No, in the audio. Who's the reader? Is it a cast or is it a author?
It is a different person than who read the rest. The person who read Richard is a male. It was not a name I recognized. It sounded like Persian.
Was the Ruby reader a woman?
Yes.
Nice.
Did she have a southern drawl?
Well, the woman was for everything except Richard.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the reader herself did not have a drawl, but all of the spoken characters got the full Mississippi treatment or whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Bama? What are they? Roll Tide?
I think it's Alabama.
Because she said to go to Atlanta would be out of state, so I figured they're not in Georgia.
Yeah,
Enterprise, Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah. So while she's there in our introduction to him, what is that when she sees the ring the first time? And that's why she's gonna come back to get it?
To Joshi?
I think while she's there, but not in this chapter.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Dick, you guys aren't a fan, huh?
No.
What an interesting character, huh?
Yeah, he's like bored with life, so he blows it up and just decides to start killing people because that is, what does he say? Like that means that he is choosing to do something. It's not an impulse. He does not like impulses or
obsessed with like choosing to be evil, but not actually being evil, and that's what like the split between what he should be and what he is what gets his rocks off, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So he's all like, "Ooh, I'm just a normal guy. I'm like, I never killed any squirrels, or like I'm just a nice guy, and I really wanted to be so evil.
Yo.
That's all fucking weird about it, and it starts killing young women.
Maybe this is obvious to
Swindlers.
everyone, but I think I just picked up a cool detail. I think all of Dick's chapters, he is a worm telling his story to other worms until he forgets who he is.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Check this
Singing
out.
a
Okay,
song.
so his
I
very
like
first
that.
chapter is artwork of like a worm.
Yeah.
And he says, "My name's Richard, but people called me Dick. I've always hated being called Dick. I was 52 years old then, and I was evil."
Yeah, I buy it. That's a great pickup.
And at the very end, he finally forgets his name, and then just he's like, "Oh, Shibith.
Shibbity.
Good catch.
Lord
That's
Skibbity
pretty dope.
Toilet.
That's fucking cool."
Ooh, is it too late to change my name to Lord Skibbity?
That's dope.
Lord Skibbity, and I'll be Kenny 6'7".
Second today just came in and was like, dude, what is 6'7"? I was like, brain rot, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so yeah, Dick is like, he's evil because he believes you can only be evil if you choose to do evil and you know the difference. Otherwise, you don't have any control of it. How can you call yourself evil?
So he's like
Which I
murdering
kinda
people.
stand
He's
by.
like
I don't know,
abducting people, torturing them, killing them. Right? Like he's doing
Yeah,
really awful stuff.
correct. But his whole jam is that the people he finds, he has to like have a connection with them so that he
Right.
really feels like he's taking something from
So
the
he's
world.
like, oh, that could have been my daughter.
And he feels
So I'm
horrible
gonna
about
call.
it,
I'm
and he
gonna call
cries
her
with
my
them.
daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, not so bad of a guy, really. I guess.
Yeah.
He's a real empath.
I want the guy that kills me to feel bad about it. So.
Yeah. How would you feel getting killed by somebody and they're just like, yeah, whatever?
Or lady. You know, I'm equal opportunity murder.
I don't think Ken
Victim.
excluded ladies in his statement.
I said some guy.
Oh, I thought you said somebody.
Man, it's always guys. Guys are going around killing people. Women aren't going around killing people.
Yeah.
There's like maybe a
even the
couple.
people who are like serial killers. A lot of times they'll be like, there's a lady who like famously killed a bunch of dudes at like truck stops, but I think she basically
Eileen Wuornos.
she basically like killed people who like got violent with her and just like whacks them.
Deserved.
Yeah.
As a quick aside, on that note though, I heard somebody say something pretty interesting the other day online. They're like, we're arguing about all these mass shooters and these assassins and whatever, and like, oh, are they Republican or are they Democrat, or what's their view here? What's their religious view?
What's
And
their pronouns?
And he goes, why are they? He goes, it's not about that. And he looks like brings up like all of them, all the schools. It's like, look, they're all men. That's the problem. Women have the same kind of problems with society, and they experience the same traumas and maybe worse, and they're not making the choice to go kill people. So let's actually get down to the root of this man issue, because that's what the real problem is.
Yeah.
Also,
wow, that's kind of a spot on observation.
Not to put too fine a point on it, but the one threat with all shootings is their guns.
Yes.
I mean, I be a libtard, but it's just if you're drawing the line, that's what they all got in common.
Yeah, I thought if you went far enough left, you get your guns back. That's what I've heard. Right? That's what the anarchists say.
God.
It's like you go a little left, and you lose your guns. Then you go really far left, you get them back.
Yeah.
So, but then you also get a lot of other things like freedom. For real. Anyway, that's Dick. And man, did anybody think this first person that Dick finds and is like gonna kill was gonna get out of it, and didn't expect him to murder her for real?
Oh no, I did think it was going to be Ruby for a while. I thought that little thread was going to pick up faster, but I'm glad that he got to murder somebody else along the way, so we could really see how he works.
Yeah,
it was a good authorial decision by Mr. BROM.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, what's gonna happen to make her like escape? And then it comes back again. And he's like, and I watched her head sink below the water. And he's like, oh fuck, holy shit!
There she goes,
and she's out. Poor lady. Poor girl.
How many people you think for real get murdered and thrown into alligators?
50.
Ooh, less than 0. More than 0. More than 0.
I mean, it's like. It's one of those things where I think when you hear somebody's murder plan, like we talked about this a little bit, early on, I thought the main character from the last books, I thought his original murder plan was like pretty fucking good, honestly, but you hear somebody's murder plan and I'll be honest with you guys, I don't remember what I was going to say about him.
I don't know, and I don't know what it was.
And you for sure don't know because I hadn't said it yet, and I just took too long getting there.
Automatic. Sorry, I'm fucking with my settings here.
So again, this reinforced my we're just gonna have a whole bunch of random stories, right?
Right.
Well, the fact that Ruby didn't get possessed by the end of her story, if it had been hers, what kind of told me it wasn't, but it was a little confusing. So
you hear somebody's murder plan and you're inclined to think it's like a pretty good one and that they might actually get away with it. Whenever I hear them talking about throwing a body into the alligators and like letting them get rid of the body, and it's 1985 and there's not like a surveillance state in place and a bunch of evidence, and you're just a guy who drove from like several states away, picked up a random girl you have no connection with, murder her in a swamp, and then throw her into alligators. I just feel like this is pretty plausible.
Yeah, I feel like it for sure used to be a lot easier to get away with murking people.
Plausibly would have been just a great efficient way to just like dump body after body if you were the kind of person who wanted to dump a bunch of bodies in a swamp in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would alligators like fully take care of all that? The whole business?
The alligators?
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean,
humans got some big bones.
They're gonna shit out the bones, I think, is what would happen. But like, those are gonna stink.
They'd rip you up if you're shitting out bones, man. It'd be little bitty pieces of bones.
I mean, I think that's how they'd be doing it.
And who's gonna be going diving, scraping the bottom of a swamp for like little bitty bone shards? No.
Well, I don't think they're shards necessarily, except for the ones.
They ain't coming out unless they are little bitty.
But do they? I don't know. I don't think alligator. Again, I have no professional authority here, but I'm just kind of wondering: do alligators eat things like snakes do? I don't think they would. I don't think they like eat them whole and like.
Oh, that's true. I think they do. Right. They do rip and shred. But what the fuck do you think they do with the bones?
Next episode, we're gonna watch a documentary on alligator digestion of human bodies.
I'll just Google it real quick. I'll just do. Just poop bones. Let's see what Jim and I do.
While you're googling, we get back to Ruby, and she's at her.
Yes.
She's heading to her house now. She lives in the basement of her mother's house.
Right. And she's got a creepy little pervert stepbrother. Not even stepbrother. Yeah. Are they married? Is she remarried?
No, Eduardo and Martha are not married.
So it's just like this creepy little kid that is
stepbrother.
Yeah, and he's like taking pictures of her, taking her clothes off. Like, what, Blake?
Alligators and other crocodilians have one of the most acidic digestive systems of all vertebrates. The strong gastric acid is powerful enough to completely dissolve bones, scales, hair, and feathers.
Mic drop.
Metal as fuck.
I mean, that's what the AI said, so I assume they really.
Oh my god, fuck that.
Well,
their excrement is generally a mass of green or brown feces with a spot of white uric acid, much like a bird's, because the hard bony material has been fully digested.
Because they're descended.
Yeah.
Well,
okay,
not descended, but anyway.
So.
Okay, anyway. And then Eduardo lives here as well. That's mom's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Who has a felony and can't be a cop.
Yeah, dad left when she was 8. He had PTSD.
Eduardo's archetype is he's the guy who's like the biggest piece of shit that you know and also thinks that they're a really good church-going Christian.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not... Okay, while we're on Eduardo, this doesn't happen often. I think Brom's just this good. I legit teared up a little bit at the end of his story.
Because you got so attached to Eduardo as being the good dude who he...
No, just because the redemption arc was written so well.
Okay.
What, that he was like saving people?
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like, it was really emotional.
Yeah, I wasn't like, crying, but I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's because you're an alpha.
And then he like kisses his little Jesus and the lights go out, you know? Yeah. It's like, oh shit, dude. Fuck yeah, Eduardo. I don't
Hey,
mind.
believe
now.
it.
Well done, good and faithful
Gosh,
servant.
He believed
Yeah.
it to the end.
Which
Good man.
brings me to one other thing that I think Brom just really fucking nails for us, and this is consistent through the books we've read for him so far, is it's almost like I'm not sure if this is actually how he approaches it, but it seems like he takes the whole world of the supernatural and the fantastic and goes, okay, you're all real, and I'm writing my own story, but treating everything with respect. And like none of it is like he's not writing a book about demons and then using it to shit on Christianity. I wouldn't mind if he did.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's there. He treats it with the same respect that he treats everything else. The people who are Christians, he's like, he gives them like a believable Christian story.
Yeah.
The people who are Jewish, they get their believable Jewish story, and they get to be wizards this time.
I'm not sure there's any element of it that's explicitly Christian. I'm just doing a quick mental accounting
Of the book?
Maybe we went way off base.
Eduardo?
Eduardo is very Christian. That's true. I was thinking about like the deep lore with like with Sheilboth being like a Lilith and all of that stuff.
No, and she mentioned Satan.
Yeah.
Right, and they're in hell. So I mean, those parts. I guess those aren't.
That's true.
Those parts are kind of are.
Satan, not in the Old Testament.
I think.
Exactly.
No, he's not.
What do they call him in? What do they call it in Job?
Job.
Construct.
They call him the accuser or
Right,
something like that.
Really? Okay.
Which I think accuser is
Wait a
Hasatan.
second.
I think
He's
it
in
might
the
be-
garden tempting him
He's
with
not
apples.
he's not in the garden, I think is the deal. Hasatan is probably what it says in Job.
Yeah, there's some fun stuff about Satan being just like completely made up, and they're only ever talking about like an adversary or like
Hasatan
adversity in general.
Yeah, Hasatan is not a name. It's a title. It means the accuser. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway,
That was your Bible minute.
here's your Bible minute. Shittiest person in the Bible goes to God anyway. So let's take a death count.
So the little kid does take a picture of her, like is trying to blackmail her because he's a horny little pervert.
Yep.
And just a genuine piece of shit. And then like squealing, like the bully he is, like when he finally gets called on it, squealing like a little bitch. And yeah, I think then we'd probably go see Pam, or have we already seen Pam? And does she go back to watch Josh?
She likes to watch. She goes back.
Yeah, she goes back to watch Josh. Actually, this part, she's not really talking to anyone in her house. She just like wakes up at her house, describes it a little bit, and then is like, "Oh, I got to go to Josh or to Mr. Rosenblum's or whatever."
Yeah.
She goes there. That's when we find out more about her. What's her face flying airplanes, and then this is where she is seeing the ring and stuff. And
did she just like happen
Josh.
to see the ring? How did she come across the ring in the first place? He was like,
Josh is looking for this stuff, right?
Oh, and she helps
because
him
he's trying to
find
go
it.
to Atlanta.
Yeah. He's got all these
to
books.
David, we learned, right?
Yeah.
So you think Josh is like, he realizes that his sort of light is fading, and so he knows that there's like certain things that are extremely dangerous in his collection, and he needs to take them to someone who could properly respect him. Is that
100%? Yeah, like he's tried to get his daughter into it, and she's never quite believed it. And he's, as we know later on, he's had like communication with David down in Atlanta or up in Atlanta, as like someone who may not know all the magic, may not be a Bali Sham, but he's somebody who can be trusted with the reality of it, right. and it's safekeeping,
right.
And
the plan was the whole time to go see this guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whether she was possessed or not.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. Because he started wanting to go to Atlanta before the ring thing happened.
Right. Yep. They're supposed to go to Atlanta and give this stuff to him and then come home.
Yeah.
But it seemed like
I'll be back tomorrow. And
it seemed like he was particularly interested in, like, the ring was what he was wanting to find, because he was like, "What the fuck is it?"
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's what she was looking for.
And I don't know if you guys said this, but there was somebody in his life. I don't think it was his dad, but like an uncle or another rabbi that tried to teach him to be a Bali Shem, right? And he just like
His
kinda
brother.
His brother.
brother.
He got his
brother
eyes.
died
He
in
got
the
his
fire.
eyes stabbed out.
Yeah,
that guy,
his
right?
brother
That
died in
guy.
the fire,
Okay,
yeah.
I forgot the relationship, but it was that guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But he-
Oh,
he
guys,
didn't-
look, we got some sick chats coming through.
Yo, what
Russia.
best viewers on Russia? Yeah, I bet SM
Yo,
does that
we see
on
you, tax exempt flavor 47. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for the chat.
I bet
make
he
sure
really
make sure
is
to
the best
follow us
viewer.
and subscribe. You piece of shit.
Like
Block
that-
list. You bitch ass punk.
That's our most reliable viewer.
Yeah. Was that a good solid interruption on my part?
Yeah.
Anyway, she finds the ring, opens the box, accidentally touches the ring while just before Josh is like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck off the fucking ring!
Go on, get.
Go on, get now, Ruby, get."
But she's heard the song. She
hears the worm
She
song.
is entranced. Yeah.
What do you think
Yeah.
that sounds like, Ken?
Probably like that.
I kind of picture it like the Lollipop Guild in Wizard of Oz.
I do have some,
Like that.
I do have some physiological questions about how these worms have the sort of vocal cord equipment that's needed to sing their little songs, and whether or not it is hilariously high pitched, like a
It's gotta be.
cartoon of a worm.
Yeah, it's got to be hilariously high pitch. I think that their jam is because they have like human faces, right? They are human souls
I didn't study the Bible.
condensed down to wormies, right? Well, I'm just saying based on the book description
Yeah, yeah.
and the artwork. They're human faces, and we just have to imagine that extends down to their torso, lung area,
Oh, so they're like
diaphragm before it turns into a worm. They're like
they're
a
like
worm
little
tar.
wormaids.
Wormaids, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they're wormaids.
It starts immediately post hyoid bone, Bob. That one's for you.
There you go. Yeah.
That's all they need.
Right to go
And then some of them live up in Lord Shieldboth, as I understand it. Like she's got a
They all do. I believe.
Yeah,
She's
they're
got a-
all like
Wait, don't some of them live in the walls and shit?
don't remember.
I don't know.
I
think they're
thought
in
they were
her
like
belly.
all around, but okay, if all of them live up in there,
I
that's
thought they all lived up
even
in her belly. Either that or it's like her domain, and then she like calls them into her belly whenever she needs to do some magic or something. But I thought they were all up in her belly.
I only audio dude it, so I may be way off base. I may have just. I feel like you retain less of the fine detail when you audiobook things.
So
That's
the,
true. Because
the-
you're not really reading.
The worms
Not
are the
really.
people that she has had killed, right? To help her obtain her freedom. And I thought, okay, so I'm kind of giving away the end of the book here. She does get free.
Yeah, man.
But
She's nice.
I thought maybe she was the victim of what she was doing to the people that she got Beale to possess. So she's like telling people, "Oh, if you just kill this person, you'll be free." And then at one point she has a moment of doubt where she's like, "How many more people is it going to take? Like 10, 100, 1,000? Like for me to be free, how many more people am I going to have to kill?" And I was like, "Okay, that is what you're telling the people you're possessing." And then whatever is making you like this, just this circle of screaming, right? This chain of screaming, right?
Yeah.
What?
we got a side check going on that cannot be talked about on air. So just keep going on your thing.
So I was
Okay, I
was-
thought she was just killing. She was only really interested in killing the Bali Shem.
right. Well, so one of the reasons there was, they were the ones that helped keep her from being freed, right? They
Right.
took her ring. They took the ring and the finger, but she didn't know if for sure he was the last one.
Because if they closed up the portal,
Yeah.
Beale couldn't get out and do his thing, and
Yeah.
then she's fucked.
Yeah.
But
I thought maybe we were just going to find out that there was this tragedy of like celestial beings, like all being pyramid schemed, lied to about what it took to get freedom, and that we're just all in hell. Because we are, right? We're just all in hell.
We are all in the hell.
Yeah. So that was just a little hot take I had that didn't last because she does get free at the end, and good on her. You know, she's not that bad of a demon. So
I've seen worse demons.
I've seen worse demons.
Yeah,
you know?
that was a surprising part.
I guess she's actually she's not a demon either.
Right? She's like an ancient spirit. She's
an ancient god.
Right. The pre-Christian god.
Yeah, she's her and Beal both were casualties of the Christian gods' warfare.
I mean, would you say that it's kind of similar to Slewfoot? You know, that ancient evil.
In a sense, yeah.
Right. What was he called? What was his name before he became Slewfoot? Like he had like a more dignified, like I'm a nice, benevolent.
Yeah, Slewfoot was like their slur because he had
yeah, and he had separate drawings for
deer legs or
whatever
something.
he was, and Slewfoot.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Anyway. So we meet Sheelbeth, Beal. You know,
Lord Sheelbeth.
Beal is like this, like weird. I don't know. Like, do you think this is like part of like tradition? Like
Man,
he is
what?
Partially made man. Like
I would
he's
not be surprised if it were in some kind of a like extra biblical text.
Apocrypha. Yeah, he was pretty metal looking. So he's like
he's like an unfinished human.
Yeah, a sketch, a sketch that God made, and he just, you know how you get a sketchbook and you just maybe like do like a little project and then you just set it aside. That's what Beal was. Beal was like that first sketch in the sketchbook.
Yeah,
and she used him to possess people. Anyway, Ruby has seen the ring, and Sheelbeth's like, oh, she saw it. She's going to be back for it. And guess what? She does come back for it.
Yeah,
and she finds it. She finds it. And I think it's neutralized. Or, well, that was the first time she saw it. She was neutralized from, like, actually interacting with it. But this time she, like, steals it, runs away. Right? And then she goes back to work because she's freaking out about this ring being on her finger, but she goes back to work. And I love this part. She like goes metal on the people she works for and on her ex-boyfriend.
She does, dude.
She's like not teaching the kids guitar, but she brought in guitar picks to give out to the students. Well, that bitch didn't give the guitar picks to her students. She threw them in the garbage.
Fucking hell.
She's been told like, hey, you're gonna take this tar and you're gonna like seal the driveway. Is that kind of what's going on here? Why she has a bunch of hot tar? Is that what's going on? Yeah. So she gets pissed off at her ex-boyfriend. She takes the tar over to the pool, dumps it on him.
Yeah.
I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear to anybody who's thinking about doing this to somebody that they hate. This is a serious crime.
Yes.
That shit.
Absolutely.
They don't like talk about it a ton in the book. It's not just that shit like sticks to you. That shit is caustic and it will burn you if you get it on your skin. And it is very painful.
Yeah. And she just dumps it all over him.
And she just gets him both, the whole pail just.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. New side note: as I'm like an ADD flipping through the book here, on the artwork. Okay, couple things on Lord Sheelbeth. Yeah. Notice her palm.
Yeah, she does have the eye on the palm.
Also, notice this thing here in her chest.
Oh,
is what that background is.
Okay.
All these symbols are on Lord Sheelbeth.
Good. I was afraid that like his attention to detail lapsed here.
Is Ruby playing that bass left-handed?
No.
Let me see here.
Or like upside down Hendrix style?
You might
that's all correct.
You might be camera reversed.
Yeah.
Just look at the words and you'll know.
Yeah. Well, I thought.
I love Mooks by Morb. Morb is my favorite author.
It's Morbin time.
It's
the
Morbin
head
time.
of it flipped the other way.
Wait, so I'm backwards to you guys. Do I look weird?
It's Morbin time. No,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah, the other eye is droopy.
Yeah, way gayer than usual.
Oh, okay. Well, why do you say that's weird, Blake?
It's a good look. Looks good on you. I wouldn't say it's weird. I'd say it's a little
What
bit
was the
queer.
question? Oh, it's queered.
Queer is a pretty good gamer tag.
It's like
speaking of-
it's like if you have got dogs that have like distinguishing marks, right? You see their face in a mirror and you're like, who the fuck are you? Like, that's not my dog.
Oh, I see.
Right?
Yeah, so I look
Your
strange.
spot's on the
You
other
look, you look
side.
super strange. There you go. Now, okay. I was just assuming you were Kim. Now I know.
Yeah, the room looks fucking weird now. I'll tell you that.
Having
looks
been
weird
up
to
there
me
now, I
because-
do recognize where you are now.
Because when I look at this, I think I flipped it for myself. Because when I look at
Yes,
this now,
you should flip it for yourself.
the dude is. I just pointed to the left. This guy is in the left side of my screen, and
Yeah.
I know it's behind me to the right. It's got me all fucked up.
But
I'm gonna
when
fall
we
over
see
and
you,
get-
you're pointing to the right.
Yeah.
I'm getting vertigo.
It seems like it would be pretty easy for
Wax
them to
on.
do both.
Excellent.
Like I
Oh,
see like I'm
easy,
looking
got
at a
the
mirror,
producer.
and you
But
guys
you
see me
don't. Yeah.
accurately.
Yeah. So
Did I look
yeah,
better
she
the other
jumps-
way? Did I look? Do my biceps
told
look
you.
better?
So
Yeah. She dumps the tar.
Bait in hand.
She does get a good letter of recommendation though. She finds out after she does all this shit. Like,
yeah,
She's literally like,
Wow.
it don't matter now what she wrote in that letter.
yeah. And then she
bad.
heads off to Josh's to kill him because that's what the demon's telling her. That's what the half man is telling her to do.
The Shead.
Shead.
Is that how they say it in the book? Shead.
Shead.
Well, they say shade.
Shade.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I think they may have a Hebrew name for it, but I think it's I don't remember what it is. Also, I think at this point it's just Sheelboth. I don't think Beale is doing anything to her.
There is no beer.
There's no Beale, yeah. There is no spoon.
What?
So Sheelboth seems to the rules basically are that Sheelboth has the ability to like give strong suggestions, but a willful person is free to resist them. And so what she does is she suggests them to get close enough to the ring, and then I guess the ring becomes a conduit for Beale. Is that they have to send him into the world through
It's
the
like
ring?
It's like a door.
yeah.
So it seems like
It's portal magic.
the ring is a little bit superfluous if Beale were just like able to go to Earth and roam around and possess
It's
people at will.
Kind of like it is a part of Lord Sheelbeth. So
Yeah,
it's like he's
definitely.
traveling through her.
Because
Like
he's
in her,
with
in her
her.
belly, outer finger, kind of.
He's with her in hell,
Yeah.
but then once the ring is on someone, she can send him to it, but not herself.
Right.
Right.
Hey,
I know it's all plot device, but like I'd like to know the justification for these rules of magic that he's developed for this book.
if Ruby jerks off with that hand, do you think
Oh my god.
She gets
masturbating?
whiplash.
Hey,
Is she masturbating or having
him cook.
sex? That's all I want to know.
She went.
Is she masturbating or having sex?
Sheelbeth or Ruby?
If
Oh,
Ruby jerks
because
off with
because
that
Beale's
hand,
in there.
It's
No.
a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
because
Or
because
is
Sheelboth-
Shield?
if she's got a
Sheelbeth would be
ring on her
fucking
finger,
Beale.
that
Is it a
is
threesome?
Sheelboth's eyeball.
There you go.
Yeah, basically she's getting eye from Sheelbeth, and all the other fingers are doing the wanking. He's having a
Well,
wank.
I'm glad we were able to establish that fact.
So you're saying that Lord Sheelbeth is a cuck, right?
She's kind of in the cuck chair the whole time.
sitting
like
in the
that.
corner of the hand, just watching.
Centuries.
Yeah,
She gave up her own eyeball
getting
to do that.
she's getting motion sick.
She's like,
Oh my god!
That's why
Warning.
that was why it didn't work out with Adam. It was just like
Yeah.
that was too much.
Yeah, you think whenever it had the dried blood on there, that she could have like a much better route would have just been to try to like make Ruby horny, and then she would have accidentally rubbed it off in her peach fuzz.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Well, she's in her mid-20s, isn't she?
Well, I mean, it has nothing. It has nothing to do with the age. I'm just talking. That's the first euphemism for pubes that came to my mind.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair play. I want to state for the record that Shelf Importance does not condone or really want to think about pedophilia at all.
Right.
No, I don't think it implies that at all. It's you could keep it trimmed on there.
Weird. We were not on Epstein's plane.
Yeah.
Nobody here that we know of was on Epstein's Island.
Yeah. So let's see. She then what? She is that Josh is gonna kill him. She doesn't because he like puts that angel blood dust on the ring and helps break the spell a little bit, and they're gonna go to Atlanta, right?
Do you think angels?
He's like, I'll give you a bunch of money. What?
Do you think angels have dusty blood, or do you think that this was like dehydrated?
I think they dehydrated it. Like they let it dry and then they scraped it into a vial and then powderized it,
Well, I like to think they used a like a desiccator, like how you make like fruit leather and stuff like that.
It was it was like an air fryer.
Have you guys ever
Or maybe they put it on
angel
in the
blood?
oven at like 125.
Snorted angel blood? No, I have not snorted angel blood. I want to know the backstory on how they came to be in possession of this angel blood.
Said blood. Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
And it just seems like every age would have had plenty of opportunities to use angel blood to do cool shit.
When you enroll in Jewish wizard school, that's just one of the school supplies you have to go to Target and buy.
You gotta go to Diagon Alley and get the angel blood.
What would Jewish wizard school be? It's instead of Hogwarts.
Oh,
No.
No, I'm not taking the bait. Not in Donald Trump's America.
Well, it would absolutely not be Hogwarts.
No.
Hogwarts.
Well, actually, you know what? No, I don't know.
No, because it's pork.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Guys,
pork's
these
bad
aren't
one.
bad jokes. We're just saying things that are facts.
Hey, we don't make the rules.
Listen, there are words
Leviticus.
in the English language, and we're just putting them together. No one can be mad about that. All right.
We all agree.
We need to kill the lives so we can have all the fun we want to have.
No, because that implies we say bad things. We don't say bad things.
None of us.
That's the thing
any
about
problem at all with
comedians getting canceled is that none of them mean it. It's just funny, and it's just funny to the wrong
Guys,
people.
if we keep this up, we're gonna be invited to the Riyadh. So we gotta stop. Gotta stop.
That sounds lucrative.
All right.
I understand they pay pretty well.
Okay, so we're headed to Atlanta, right? That's where we are.
Yes.
We are on the road. There's more Richard. There's more Shieldbath.
I gotta say it right now because it's just oozing out of every word that you're saying that the character casting for Josh is the grandpa from The Princess Bride. Corey, whatever's grandpa.
Princess Bride.
The guy who reads the story. So the Princess Bride story. Outside of that, you've got Fred Savage and then his grandpa.
Holy shit, dude! I didn't remember that at all.
Oh, is he like the grandpa in Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Peter Falk narrates the story to his sick grandson.
Yeah. He's perfect. And I just
wait. So I haven't seen Princess Bride. So it's a story.
Excuse me. What the fuck?
Wait, you have not seen Princess Bride?
I've not seen Princess Bride.
Boys.
Yeah.
I
imagine it's gonna be as disappointing as watching Goonies.
I don't know. I like Goonies. I could watch that again.
My opinion is that it's better than
Goonies.
I have watched both of those semi recently. God, Carrie Ellis is so
you
fucking
were
hot.
either
Dude, he's so
raised
good.
on E.T. or you were
Okay, hold
raised
on.
on Goonies.
So what?
You cannot like both.
What if instead of Peter Falk, okay, what if Josh is Mel Brooks?
That would fit.
I'll allow it.
All right.
Harold Ramis. Old
Yeah.
Harold Ramis.
I just feel like Peter Falk is a guy who drives a big black Cadillac. Is what I'm saying. But I'm so sorry to divert.
You're
your
fine.
Really good summer.
They're on their way to Atlanta. They show up at this guy's house. They're gonna do a ritual to get the ring off. They're gonna make magic. He has like these bowls.
Wait, Peter Falk is Columbo, and we talked about Columbo already today.
Not me.
Somebody said somebody watching something instead of watching Columbo.
We're talking about Matlock.
I talked about Matlock. That's close enough.
That's Andy Griffith.
Yeah, I know.
So let's see. So this part is actually kind of comical. This guy is like collecting stuff. That's why he wants to buy this stuff from Josh. And they're like, oh, I can read this book. Oh, we need to do this ceremony. And we need to use a specific kind of bowl. But hey, look, I've got all these bowls. And this one looks like a demon bowl. And this one doesn't look like a demon bowl. And they accidentally use a demon bowl.
This one's got whoopsies.
Whoops.
Yeah, you know what's really funny about this? So just as I was like super wrong about Charlie Hunnam being Dick in my head, I also am absolutely positive that my initial vision of these was way off course. Okay, I know it's stupid, but here's how I pictured these, and I couldn't get it out of my head. You know, when you get like derby glasses, like pint glasses, they have like the white just like logo printed on them, or like just any kind of cheap ass pint glass. That's exactly what I was picturing these things as. Instead of like some ornate ancient bowl, they're just like a pint glass with like the demon logo printed on it,
double horns or
and like etched
wings.
glass. Yeah. And this one was just like kind of scuffed up, and they're like, well, I guess this is probably the one we're gonna use.
That is a really deranged vision to give for these things, because
it's
they
not
were
close
pretty explicitly described.
I know. It's just that what'll happen is like I'll start to read something, it'll pop in my head what this looks like in the scene, and then I just can't ditch it, man. Describe it all you want.
Yeah. And then because it all goes to shit, the house catches on fire. Josh dies. Richard is on the tail.
That's not how Josh dies.
He dies in the
skip
fire.
over this. But he got attacked by demon snakes. Did we skip this?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You're like, okay, hold on. There's an artwork for demon snakes, because I just want to point how ridiculous this is. You're like, he died in fire.
I mean,
this is what killed Josh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And not to mention,
hardcore.
Also, this is also where Voodoo pops out, and we're just skipping that.
Right.
Voodoo pops out like a fucking bat out of hell.
Yeah,
Grabs David by the head.
Show Voodoo.
Grab David by the head.
So dope.
Smashes it into a fucking table
That's
and crushes
awesome.
his skull. He's basically seriously like,
Okay.
He's like, I'm here, bitches. Grabs a skull and goes,
I'm a side note here. I had a nightmare recently. Unrelated to this book. This was months ago before we read this book. Okay. And there was this man in the book. And I don't know if he didn't have. I think he had a face, but he also had this big mouth in his stomach. And it was like flopping open, just spilling shit out of it.
Did you fucking?
No.
Okay.
And I was like, it was like super disturbing, very upsetting, disgusting. And then there's this book that has all these demons with mouths in their belly. And I'm like, uh-oh.
Wow.
Yikes.
Wait, and sorry, I missed the first part of this because I was texting, but was this a dream that you had?
I had a dream months ago about a guy that was uncontrollably diarrheal shitting out of a mouth in his stomach.
Love that for you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. I think I get a pretty good idea what that might look like.
Yeah, very well described.
Well, that's lovely. I mean, the mouth in the artwork, the mouth. I got it just for you, buddy.
Ding.
The mouth in the book artwork. I call me old fashioned, but I will say I don't think like the giant torso mouth concept really does it for me, because I am cursed with this problem where anytime something like that is in a piece of fiction, I'm like, now how is that gonna work musculoskeletally? Like I'm wondering like what the underlying anatomy is, and it just ruins the whole thing because it's a weird way to think about stuff. But my point is I don't like the mouth thing. I think it's weird.
I kind of did too. Yeah. I mean, this is
a weird look, and look, BROM can write whatever story he wants, and he's way better at it than I ever could be. So I'm here for the mouth stuff, but it was off-putting. That's all I'm saying.
You heard it here. Budo likes mouth play. All right.
Budo is good egg. So I'm just now thinking about that. Voodoo's entrance scene, I think, also deserves a little bit of airtime because it was super cool. They like got this, they had a bleed on this bowl, and then like all these ghosts came out, right, and then just like suddenly the bowl starts spewing out flames, right, and then these like fire snakes come out, just like tons of fire snakes, and there's this big like Matrix style blob of goo that gets shit out of this bowl, and it has to like, it takes like time to hatch a little bit, it seems like, and then Voodoo pops out of that, and I loved all of that, and I want more of it.
It's pretty great, and that's some more on our magic rules of the world. This was a magical portal that opened up that allowed travel through.
Yeah.
But again, not for Shieldwith, right?
That's not for her.
Shh.
Yeah, why didn't she take care of the shit herself? Would she not know how to play the drums?
I think she's bound.
There's like some kind of freedom that she doesn't have, and
that's why she needs that all those souls for some kind of to counter the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's part of, I think a lot of that, at least through this story, I think it is the angel blood on the ring, isn't it?
Yes, it is still on the ring.
That's what keeps her.
And it was when she found it too. I mean, it's like, but I mean, there was still more than that, right? Because even back in 51, in that scenario, there wasn't the angel blood on the ring at first, right? Adam didn't have it on.
Right.
He had the ring on. He tried to cut it off and shit. And then he just ended up killing himself. And then that's how they stopped it and kept it sealed away.
Yeah.
Okay. Wicked.
So she's on her own now.
Then Voodoo gets pocket sand with the blood in his eye. Right.
Yeah,
pocket sand.
So part of this, Ruby has a symbol on her arm now, right? Is that she was cut into it to help the...
Yeah, it's that crescent moon.
Yeah, and then Voodoo, he gets hit with something, and it breaks a spell on him, so he's like...
It's the angel blood.
Yeah, you want to be friends now.
Pakistan. He's like, Voodoo's good.
Yeah, and he's trying to convince her, like, hey, I'm not going to hurt you. I want freedom too. And
what happened to the fire snakes? Did Voodoo
iced him?
Nice.
Voodoo's a mean motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
he's actually a demon, the first actual demon that we got.
Yeah,
and they are.
But he's good.
Lucifer creations, right? Is that how Voodoo talked?
I am. Yeah, it is. And I do just want to remind all of our viewers that you do want to be very careful with how you think about demons, because
they're real.
They're real.
Because they're real. Evidence. Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, it said that Voodoo had a German accent, I think is what it was described as. So
nice.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. So from here, they're still getting tailed by Richard. She goes to... Is this where she goes to find Tina? She's like, hey, we got to find Tina. We got to try and continue the spell, like get people to sing this song. Because she like comes up with the song.
Yeah.
Or comes up with part of the song as part of the ritual. And she's like, well, if we can get more people to sing it.
She had the taint on her.
They did. I'll tell you what. They did a great job with the scene in the audiobook of like building and trying out different songs and tunes that they kind of go through. But also I hated all of it, and it was like listening to fucking Taylor Swift's like voice memos or whatever, the shit that people are just like.
All right, so we meet Tina, and they have this great reunion. They're still friends. They're over whatever had split them up, right? They're all cool now. Tina believes that she believes that Ruby's going through something. I don't know that she believes in like all the demon stuff yet, right? She doesn't.
Right, not initially.
Not initially. Then Voodoo shows up, and then it's kind of hard to refute.
Yes, okay. I think I'm on board now.
Yeah. So she convinces her, hey, we need to like get people to sing this song, and they work on the song. They need a drummer. They ask someone to be the drummer. They won't do it. Voodoo apparently can keep a beat, so Voodoo's gonna be in the band.
Hey, he was one of the drummers in Hell.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome.
And also part of the reason why,
and he doesn't use drumsticks.
Of course not.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. He's just slapping the bass.
Part of the reason why everybody gets on board with this song so quickly, like she plays it for Tina one time. Tina's like, all right, yeah, dude. And then they go to one club, and then they like have fans for life, and it gets played on the radio one time. Everybody's like, this song is because like there is magic. Mm-hmm. Woven into the song. It's right. Not it's insinuated in the story that it's a good song, but it's like it's not that good of a song. I mean, it's all right. It doesn't get stuck in my head. I'll give them that. Maybe I just don't understand punk rock.
Probably definitely not.
You just don't get it. You square.
The Basement.
That's true. I did grow up on The Basement. I for sure don't get punk rock.
For sure, man. For sure.
I did. I was really, when I was driving to Iowa, I actually was like, listen to the audiobook for a while. And then if I listen to audiobooks or like podcasts for too long, I get on the road, I get tired. And so I would switch it. But then because I was like already in this punk rock mood, I queued up old like classic punk rock playlists. It was a lot of fun. We played through a bunch of the Cramps music and stuff like that. So it was a nice vibe experience for the book. Mm-hmm. A great book for an audiobook all around.
Gosh, what happens next? I mean, this last part, I feel like it's pretty like bam, bam, bam. Like,
paths start to converge. Okay, so at this point, like Dick is in Atlanta, and he's like following the song.
He hears
the song, and he's going to be on her tail basically the rest of the book.
Smells the taint.
He hears the taint,
and I kind of felt like
we didn't really talk much about the taint.
We skipped over the taint and the ghoul and Eduardo.
How was the taint put on her?
Well,
by the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
wasn't just the ring.
She can see ghosts now. We kind of skipped over that, and just before she dashed out of home, she had to run from Eduardo and some cops, and then this thing crawled out of a sewer.
Right, because this creepy brother did something else.
Yeah. He's like, hey, give me a picture of your snatch.
Straight up.
She's like, okay, and she got like basically naked. And he's like, oh shit, yeah, and then she kneed him right in the camera in his face.
That was fucking dope.
Yeah, like, oh fuck you, Hugo, you little bitch ass.
Kicked him in the nuts.
Yeah. And then
very kickable little kid.
He's got a very kickable face. Yeah, and then she took off, and that's what happened. That thing crawled out of a sewer.
But then the taint, how did they put that on her so that all the demons and stuff followed her and evil?
If I remember correctly, I think it was just a specific spell that she cast, that Shieldbuff.
Lord Shieldbuff? Okay.
Cast.
Was it like a gas, like she got hit with a stinky fart or something, and then she just... and
she
now
rubbed her head between her legs.
Like a skunk sprayed her, and now all the demons can smell her? something like that.
Yeah, she was like bouncing around on the run, trying to get away from Eduardo and trying to figure out what the hell was going on and trying to get back to Josh or whatever. And then like she just suddenly it was just like, now you can see ghosts and you have a taint. I think.
Yeah.
But, correct me if I'm off base.
Yeah. So yeah, paths are converging. Like you said, Richard is followed her to this big show. So yeah, like Blake gave a good summary. They're practicing the song. They have a small show. The magic kind of works a little bit. There's a attack outside, so they make national news for more satanic panic stuff, and they use that to go record the song, get it. They like break into a radio station, have it played on air. People are like, "Oh my god, this is the best song ever," and they're singing along to it. And Ruby feels the magic while they are. And then they play a bigger show the next night. Well, at this bigger show, Richard's there for, what's his name? Fernando? Eduardo. He's there because he's a bounty hunter. We didn't know that at the very beginning.
We have a run-in with Dick before this happened, with Richard before this happens,
Right.
at the radio studio.
He tries to attack Ruby.
Right. He attacked her at the first show.
Wait. There was a lady that tried to.
No, the lady attacked her.
And then
with a screwdriver, stabbed her with a screwdriver.
And he saved her from the screwdriver.
Right, because he's like, no, that is mine.
Then they went and they recorded with the dude who's in the church where they definitely weren't playing Dungeons and Dragons. They're having a Bible study.
Right.
Then they go to get it played at the radio studio. And on the way out, which that didn't quite work out, right? Because her connection wasn't there. And on the way out, he's going to attack them, and Voodoo comes out to like sacrifice himself to save them because Voodoo is a good egg, right? And he gets pop filled full of holes.
He gets pop.
And then there's like a little bit of a struggle there, right? Where he's Richard is punching folks, and then he gets clobbered with a 2x4. And anything else? I think someone get hit with a hammer at this point. Oh no! The hammer happened. Is that no? That happened. I
think the hammer was what he killed the crazy lady with the hammer. But so he got hit with a 2x4 by Tina, and he like roughed up the girls a little bit and shot Voodoo several times. But then they hightailed it on out of there, and they're like very concerned that Voodoo. Well, there's this whole thing with Voodoo where they're trying to like they're trying to assess whether or not Voodoo is going to become evil again once the scar from the angel blood heals, and so they're Beale very much is like, no guys, like we got like he's injured, he's not our problem anymore. We leave Voodoo and he dies, and Ruby like argues to keep him or to go back for him, and so they're trying to assess whether or not
just checking connection,
dude,
checking the Twitch.
You got your Beale like voice under going, like nice.
Ooh, got the tongue going out.
Sorry, I really fucked you up with that one, didn't I?
So that's the name of the game tonight. It's not you. It's all the drugs I do. Very nice.
All right, so they're playing the show in front of this big, huge crowd. Okay, the magic is clearly working, but is Ruby just distracted and doesn't pull the ring off here? Because I'm like, she should have pulled the ring off here. Like,
she's just edging the plot,
right? Okay, so she winds up getting abducted through Richard throws some Molotov cocktails through the window.
Eduardo's here. He comes in. He shoots up Voodoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
We said that.
Okay, sorry. Missed you.
Yeah. Then Eduardo saves a bunch of people from the fire, from the Molotov cocktails, in the chaos. Ruby gets abducted by Richard. He takes her out in the middle of nowhere, but there's this huge manhunt.
Eduardo tries to save Ruby. He sees her getting abducted.
Right.
and Richard fills them full of holes.
Right. Richard kills him.
Yes.
R.I.P. Eduardo.
Total dick move.
Now, when she is able to get the ring off,
I got you.
She's like, Richard's killing her.
Like he's just stabbing her over and over with a knife.
Stabbing her slowly. Yeah.
Yeah, she's dying. Tina goes back to the radio station.
She does not take the ring off.
Did I say she did?
You said when she's able to get the ring off, but she's
right.
You just mean when it becomes to where she's, because at that point she has like basically no consciousness, and Beale is arguing with Lord Shielbeth.
Yeah, because he's like, please don't kill her.
And they eventually they kind of come to a little bit of a deal, and she's like, hey, I can bring her back, I can save her. You know that. That's the only way. Then I'll take mercy on you, Beale. You got to make a snap decision.
Because this magic
come through.
The reason that she can come through, Tina's at the radio station.
Yeah.
Plays the song, asks a bunch of people to sing with her, says, we think this will help bring her home. And people do. And the magic is working. Lord Shielbeth feels it. She's like, hey, this will set me free. This is the magic I need for my freedom. And Beale's like, I don't know if I should. And then sees Ruby's about to die and makes the deal with the devil. Lets her through. Shielbeth says, I'll save her life. And I really thought we were going to get the whole, I had my fingers crossed.
Yeah.
You can't trust the demon you make a deal with, right?
Right.
But you can.
This is anti-demon propaganda.
That is anti-demon propaganda, because as we see, Lord Shielbeth, she does keep her promise.
Yeah, just like the demons in the Bible, they tell the truth.
Yes.
Keep their promises.
Yeah, and Shielbeth
is all driven by Big Heaven. So.
Yeah.
Who's not a demon? Shielbeth?
Shielbeth is not a demon.
Correct.
What?
Neither is
She's an old world god.
She's a god.
Serpent.
Right.
So more propaganda.
As far as I'm aware, the only character demon in the book is Voodoo.
Okay. Well, in the snakes. The
Yes.
snake things, right?
The snakes are demon snakes.
And all the gang.
But demon character, notably. Yeah,
Right,
and then
right,
there's
right.
all the drummers were demons.
A demon boy band?
Right.
And aren't the demons, didn't they kind of mention they're all Satan's little fucked up attempts at building creatures like God did?
I think so, yeah.
Smash different kind of ideas together because it's he can't be creative. So
yeah, they did all have
he's
crazy.
Oh, he's like Sid from Toy Story with all of God's regular toys.
Yeah.
Nice.
The whole head of a chicken, body of a monkey kind of shit.
Love it.
Yeah. Wings of a turtle.
Standard shit.
Lucifer's dope.
That old chestnut.
Praise Satan.
Hail.
So Ruby gets saved.
Satan.
Shielbeth washes the taint off. Thank God.
Washes her taint.
Yes.
Yeah. And Shielbeth's like, I'm gonna go chill.
Oh, it's not a big deal when he talks about Ruby's underside.
Speaking of that, Yukon, how are you liking that second bidet that you guys bought for your house?
Dude, it's glorious. I'm thinking about getting a third one.
I've still never used one. I'm afraid it's gonna ruin me.
You've never used one?
Never.
Oh man. Dude, anytime I go anywhere now, I'm like, I just want to go home because my bidet is at home.
Yeah, it wasn't your house, Yukon, but I had one opportunity recently, and it was kind of dirty looking, so I just didn't want to use it.
You think we could get? You think we could get a bulk discount? Because I'm thinking about getting a couple extras too.
It's super easy to install. We use a Tushy.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
Would
Now, I wish our first one has a hot cold setting, but I did not hook hot water up to it because I'm like, I know how long it takes hot water to get up here. I'm not waiting that long. Cold water blasting my asshole, waiting for it to get warm. I'm not stupid.
Well, I think you got to get one with the tank. The feature I don't like is I don't like the ones that warm in the seat for you because it just feels like I don't like the way it feels. It feels like the seat's.
I gotta sit on a cold toilet seat.
Yukon, you've got to start an Instagram account that's like a total alpha bro thing, but instead of cold plunges, you do cold ass sprays, and then just talk about just make up as many health benefits as
that.
Boost your immune system.
That is how you wake up in the morning.
Now listen, if you don't
take a shit and a cold bidet, not a cold press, not a cold press.
I recommend a lot of people have different ways that they go about this. My method, which I recommend, is when you sit spread one ass cheek, pull it to the side.
Yeah.
Pull the other one as far as you can get. You want to really get the hole open whenever you're exposing it to the cold wash therapy.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you do that while you're actually pooping, you may luck out and just like have things so spread out you got nothing to clean. But listen, I honestly, as somebody who uses an unheated bidet all the time, it is way less of a shocking feeling than you would expect to have cold water splash directly on your asshole.
Yeah, your asshole is not your face.
You really think it would be like unpleasant, but most of the time I'm just like, this is the best. I don't even need either one.
Yeah,
it does get in the wintertime, like our water that is just like under the street level.
Super cold.
It gets way colder, like noticeably colder.
Can you like run your sink a little bit while you take a do and minimize that?
Yeah, but I'm telling you, you don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Because even when it's ice cold, it's still just like clean and refreshing, baby.
Yeah.
Not as many sensory receptors down there, I guess.
Yeah, I need to get one. I think I wiped too hard anyway. I think I'm getting like abrasions on my asshole.
Yeah. That's the issue. Dude, if you can hold out till Christmas, maybe Santa will bring you one.
Day all day.
All bidet. Raspberry bidet.
That's a Schmidt ad. Yeah. All right. She got that soul bidet cleanse down in the creek.
She did.
Got the taint off.
The worst part of the whole book was that she gave Shieldbuff a hug, and then the worm mouth in Shieldbuff's belly like gave her a little tickle.
That was a little weird.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you, Brom?
Yeah. And then and Beale had a nice ending. He like flies off with the crows. He like hops into a crow. And I like the she sees him leave, this little ghostly Casper self. And then like as he's going into the crow, he like turns around, he's like, mine.
You know, it would have been really cool if he just became her like crow companion.
That would have been awesome. I really kind of thought he was going to stick around, but they were like, there's no discussion. It was like, I can't stay. And she was like, and I felt sad. And I was like, okay, I'm glad it wasn't drawn out. It was a nice clean ending.
Yeah. Well, the very ending is Richard.
The very end is Richard. And I love that you brought to our attention, his story was told from Shieldbuff's belly the whole time.
Gobble.
That was so
Actually,
cool.
I've got a little more to look into here. Give me a second.
Okay.
Because I want to compare the artwork as well.
Did any of you have a favorite character in this book, or just anyone that you absolutely could not stand?
Oh, geez.
My favorite character was the lady who runs the YMCA.
Your favorite character? Okay.
She had good vibes.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? She did give a good review, so
she can't be on that.
What ended up happening to her? Did she get injured on the way out, or was all the nastiness just for the tar?
Yeah, it's just the boyfriend.
She wrecked her artwork.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she put tar on the artwork.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Her watercolor still life, I think, is what it was.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. That was good. That was a good touch, Ruby. Good touch. Hit him where it hurts. And I think she said something. Did she say something about that? Like, gotta know what people care about. You can't just take something out on them. I don't know. I
hit him where it hurts.
I'm trying to think if there was anyone I didn't really care for Eduardo. Like, I guess I could. But okay, the reason was he was such a believable character. Okay, a credit to Brom's writing. Like, I could picture this guy. And I could understand every thought that was going through this guy's head. I'm like, I know your type.
Oh, yeah.
And it just like...
I know your
it's like
type.
It's like when an actor does such a good job playing a dickhead, like Joffrey in Game of Thrones, and you're like, you see that guy in real life, and you're like, man, that guy's a piece of shit. But it's because he's such a good actor right? And he just did it real well. He's really just a nice, pleasant guy.
Yeah.
And Brom's probably like this, but he did that with this character where I was like, I know this guy's type and I fucking hate him.
Yeah, he was a little bit of an Andrew Tate kind of situation going on where just, ooh, he's got a rough pass, but he's like found
Andrew
on the right day.
So there is a picture. There is at least one up close picture of Richard in this book.
Okay. What chapter?
Oh my goo! Oh yeah, Smiley boy.
I was right. There. I was right. It's the critic.
It's me, Richard.
my name. Oh heck, what is it? Oh yeah, Richard. Turtles. What if he comes?
No. What if he becomes?
What if all the worms come?
Shalud.
Shy Halud.
It's me, Richard. He comes up out of the ground.
They're teaching Muad'Dib, and they're like, we call him Dick. He hates it. You stick your ice picks in his side. Characters I didn't like. Let's see.
Or did like.
Yeah, yes, both there. Okay.
I'd say I did like Voodoo. Voodoo was pretty dope.
I did like Voodoo. I think Beale is my favorite character. And I think my least favorite character, it's probably going to be the YMCA lady. Either her or Hugo.
Yeah. Is the reason that you resonate so much with Beale that you two are enslaved by Dark Overlord who forces you to do their bidding on threat of extreme pain and long for the freedom of the sky?
Do you have any idea how, like, not ironically, accurately, you just described how I feel about my job? Legitimately.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
Because he's a non-person.
So this is our third BROM book.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about that a little bit. Okay.
Here's to many more.
So, do you have a ranking of the BROM books that we've read? That's my first. This is the third one we've read question.
Yeah, I got it. Do you remember how we rated the others?
No. I have it, but I just want to know, like,
surely I gave Slewfoot a 10, right?
I think so.
Did I give Krampus a 10? Surely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this one's gonna be a turkey for me. I'm getting all three are getting strikes
for sure.
But then amongst the three of them, if I have to, gun to head order these books, it's gonna go Slewfoot, Evil and Me, Krampus.
Really? Okay. All right.
And it's such a slim margin. It comes down only to the subject matter as it's presented. Which one do I find a little more personally enjoyable?
Okay.
This one's it's a very, very close between these two. Not so close between the Krampus one, even though I did love it.
Okay.
But the content on both these are both so close. But for some reason, Slewfoot just like hits a little different.
Okay.
I don't even know if I can say why. I think maybe it's probably because I think actually I can. I can say because it's a little more overtly Christian and
anti-religious.
It's a little more anti-religious. Yeah, the pagan aspect of it.
Yeah. I mean, but honestly, that is a theme in all of these, right?
Yeah.
Pagan and Christian ideas is permeating all three of these books.
That's true, and I think it literally could probably come down to if I were Jewish, this one would be slightly on top, right? But I actually personally have lived through the belief system that is the antagonist of Slewfoot.
Yeah. And Josh at one point in this book, he makes a comment like, what did you say he was? The wizard? Balishim. That it was like more ancient than starts with a K.
Kabbalah.
Yeah.
I thought it said that it was more ancient than Judaism itself, but I may be making that up.
I mean, if they were gonna do like some ancient Jewish magic, they should have brought in a fucking golem, like a clay golem.
I am a little surprised that there was no golem play in this.
I do have a book recommendation that is about a golem.
What's a golem?
It's like it's made from clay, right? And it's like
it's one of the foot putty in Power Rangers.
Basically, yeah. It's a big physical monster thing that defends the Jews. Is it a decent summary?
Yeah, it is a specifically a Jewish like part of their folklore that.
So it's not a biblical thing.
This right, but there's like old stories about rabbis using magic to animate. I think the deal was that there was like a city that was under siege, and some rabbis used magic to animate a clay golem that then like defended their cities. And then, but it's gotten picked up in popular culture a lot. So like you'll fight monsters in video games that are called golems that are just
here
people made out of rocks.
Here's the book. It's called The Golem and the Genie. Or genie.
Is it DJ?
Chava is a golem, a creature made of clay brought to life by a disgraced rabbi who dabbles in dark Kabbalistic magic. Created to be the wife of a man who dies at sea on the voyage from Poland. Chava is unmoored and adrift as the ship arrives in New York Harbor in 1899.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say Chava is intended to be the wife of a sailor? They had a rabbi make him a fuck buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Ahmad is a genie. Maybe it's genie. A being of fire born in the ancient Syrian desert, trapped in an old copper flask and released in New York City, though still not entirely free.
Ooh, I love the idea of a genie coming out of a flask instead of a fucking lamp.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, and especially in like 1800s New York, just how many people would be stumbling around like.
Yeah. But this is a new fantasy series, or maybe not new.
I wish for a nickel.
So the first one came out in 2013. The second one came out in 2021.
Spell this genie word that you're saying.
Jinni.
I would just say genie.
Yeah. So anyway, that's one that's on my list.
Thought you might have been a DJ. I love a gin.
Love a DJ.
Okay, so my ranking for these three books is Slewfoot,
Twisted Things, the Twisted Ones,
Krampus, Evil in Me.
No shit.
Yeah.
So
this one was I liked it a lot, but and because I burned through it, like that's a sign of a good book to me. Is like I can't put it down. But compared to the others, this one was like got a little campy. Like the whole song thing was like, this felt kind of like a kids 80s movie a little bit. And the others seemed a lot more serious and dark. And I kind of tend to like those a little bit better. So
I felt it was a little, you said a kids 80s movie. And for me, those are predictable very early on. And that's kind of like, what happened here is like, okay, I get it. She's going to have to go through and get a bigger audience to make this magic happen. There'll be things that kind of get in the way of that. And that's, eventually ended up what happened. So that's why I would have put it in third place.
It's like not though.
But I did like it.
Right. That's not what happened.
I mean,
because that's exactly what that's actually one thing I personally liked about it is that was the predictable ending, and that is not
and that's
what
not
the
how
ending
it went.
was.
Right. And anyway,
she basically was murdered, and then there enough people gave magic to her, like clinging on soul, that Beale was able to release Shieldeth.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I see who
killed
the
Richard
solution to the problem wasn't the people. Yeah, so
it wasn't. They sang and she slipped the ring off.
Right,
that's
which is what you thought was going to happen, right? You thought, because especially like on the third attempt, you're like, fine, they're going to get it, but no, she gets fucking serial murdered.
Do you feel like Shieldboth is gonna basically have Stormfront's arc from The Boys? Where it's like, oh, she's so popular and a superhero and also totally a Nazi.
That'd be bad in this context of this book, especially.
Seems like what she is doing.
It's kind of her deal, right? But she's not out to just kill all the Jews. She's out to kill the Jewish wizards.
Yeah, I don't really know what to make of her as a character, especially like given the end that she like comes on the scene, she rights the wrongs. I mean, she like, she does what she says she's gonna do, and then just releases herself into the world. And I'm like, and then what? then what happens? I think we have bigger problems now.
Yeah, because they do mention her like when she was on Earth.
She was kind of
bloodthirsty.
Here's what we know about this character. Like, she used to live in the mountains and demand like blood.
But she wanted to be left alone.
She's not that crazy about the Jewish people, from what I can tell. And she's basically has unlimited power.
It's just the Bali Shem. The Bali Shem could have been anybody, and she's trying to get a vengeance.
People who locked me up into a magic ring in hell either. In her defense.
Right. I hate MAGA.
Like, I get it. I belong here.
Right. Like, I hate MAGA. I don't hate all white people. That's kind of her. She hates the Bali Shem. She doesn't hate all Jews.
Gotcha.
She hates like a group of them with a vibe that she's not into, which is the vibe is enslaving her in hell.
Yeah.
It's understandable,
right?
So
it's not that crazy.
But we live in a society that is very much about ranking things. That's the only reason I bring up the whole like, did you like any of these books better than the other? I like them all. Get that out there. I did not like this book. And maybe it's because I read Slewfoot first, and I watched Witch at that time.
Dude, Slewfoot was dialed in.
Yeah, Slewfoot was fantastic.
Yeah, that was a good one.
But
really good.
This one also very good. I don't know. I haven't looked at publication order, like which one came out first. But this guy's cooking. I hope he continues to cook.
New, I think.
Yeah, very new.
Oh, it's very new. Okay.
I think right.
But I hope he keeps cooking. I think I've got a number of his other books like ready to read. So let's see. Is The Child Thief, Lost Gods? Are those two of them?
Beats the fuck out of me. I think Lost Gods is.
And no Child Thief is. So yeah, BROM, Child Thief. Yeah, that was 2009.
Yo, hold up here.
Evil and Me was 24. Krampus 2012. Lost Gods 2016. Slewfoot 21.
Oh no.
And his bio in the book, he's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, he's been writing and illustrating advanced D&D modules since the early 90s.
He has an art book from 97. So this guy's been around. And I'm super stoked. I love his integration of his art and
where
his
novels
writing.
start. It looks like not Devil's Rose. Dark Works, maybe? Oh, that's the Art of BROM. That's the one you just said.
Devil's Taint.
The Art of BROM. Transylvania by Night. Oh, shit. What do you do for that? That's a VTM module. Oh, he must have done art. Okay. Okay, and then we've got it looks like 2001 Child Thief.
Dude, can we take a moment to appreciate I'm sure BROM has his share of struggles, right? And I don't know anything about his life, but like he's got to be living a pretty good life. Just like wake up in the morning, drink coffee, paint some macabre, insane demon shit, bang out a few words of the fucking best novels that we've ever read.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, I assume, bag a couple of bad bitches.
Play some D&D.
Play some D&D.
The dude is Johnny True.
He feels like he's winning at life. I hope that's true for him.
He's doing real well too.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. So keep pumping them out.
But it
BROM,
does
keep
say
reading them.
BROM is currently kept in a dank cellar just outside Savannah.
As he should be.
That's where he belongs.
I think he'd want to be there.
All of his books have said that. That's like his boilerplate bio.
So Child Thief we need to read. Lost Gods we need to read.
Yeah. I think that's it of his major
I also see
novels.
Devil's Rose and Plucker. I don't know what those are about.
Yeah, Devil's Rose looks like a shorter story, 128 pages.
And Plucker is 160.
Yeah. So we got, if we're saving them for spooky season, we've got another couple years. I don't know if I really want to wait that long. So
really it's just as far as full-length novels, Child Thief and Lost Gods are the ones.
Yeah. Which is fine. That gives another few years for him to write another one.
Yeah, we've got enough return authors that we're going to start having like our year filled up with the releases, and I wouldn't be too mad about that because we've got we're following James S.A. Corey.
That's next April.
That's coming in April. We're also getting next year Tchaikovsky. We're getting Children of Time 4. Yep. So that's at least 2, right? Who knows what? I mean, we might get a.
We've got some Scalzies too.
Evil and Me was 24, and Slewfoot was 21. So I mean, there's a chance there could be a surprise BROM in there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's based on that cadence, it'd more likely be like a 27. But still, we're doing all right.
Oh, we're eating good.
And we got to keep our eyes on some other people too. Like what's our boy
Christopher Buehlman?
Yeah,
what's he up to?
What's Buehlman up to? What's fucking Lines of Our Songcat up to? Is he doing anything?
Who? Guy Gabriel okay? Dude, he's got a big catalog we need to tap into.
What's he got coming up?
He just released one like in August, I think. I haven't read one of his in a year, but we've got let's see, Buehlman. Dude, Between Two Fires was 2012. That's wild. Lesser Dead was 2014. Trying to look for something like brand new from him.
He's writing a Black Tongue Thief sequel.
Okay.
But I think I'm the only one that.
Oh, nice.
That.
Okay. We got Guy Gabriel K, the newest 2025, Written on the Dark. Takes place in a land based on medieval France. He also has The Darkest Road, limited edition, which either is a re-release or it looks like originally published October 2025. Wow, that's new as fuck.
Mm-hmm. That's like now.
Yeah. He's Canadian?
The dude cooks, man. He puts some good stuff on the page. Love Guy Gabriel K. Mm-hmm.
That was the
Lines of
guy, right?
Yeah, he was
the Piss Wizard.
He was the Piss Wizard.
Yeah,
that's my first book.
Classic.
He's written some of my favorite books.
I also think while we're on this note, there was who's the author of The Prophets? What's his name?
Ooh,
Baldwin. No, not Baldwin.
No, that was this. It's Robert Jones Jr. Let's see here. Robert Jones Jr. New, because he was at the year of that release talking about starting his next one.
That's the only one I see. Wow, that was a banger for his first novel.
Yeah, he's been a writer. He was a writer for a long time, and he finally published his first novel there at 50 years old. You wouldn't believe it by looking at him.
Wow. Hey, that just tells you. Guys, that just tells you.
50.
50's the new 20.
50's the new 20. Yeah, with the workout regimen you guys keep, it is.
Yes, son.
Dying.
Mm-hmm. There's another author that I put all of his books on my to-read list. His name is S.A. Cosby.
Yeah, this is Robert Jones Jr. 50.
All right.
Which at this he's probably 53 now, I guess.
He looks 17.
He does, doesn't he?
She's only 17.
Oh, there's also There's also a Kings of Leon song on 17. Oh, she's only 17. But guys, get off that, John. You don't want to be doing that. Just wait a year.
Don't be writing a song about that, fellas.
Write a song about that.
Come on now.
Don't do it. Well, what are we reading next?
Your face.
Grady Hendrix.
We had talked about
Witchcraft for Wayward Girls.
Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. Yes,
Is
I
that
have
the
a
jam?
hold on that at the library. I'm
All
fine
right.
with that. I'm fine to continue spooky season. We are we're in the middle.
We should just do 12
Yeah.
months of spooky season. Just never leave.
I'm
Yes.
fine with that. That's cool.
But we got two sci-fis to read next year.
I've got Becky. Well, I don't know if I had anything to do with it, but Becky's like real sold on spooky season these days, which is really delightful.
Hell yeah.
I'm not so much into it for the spookiness as the coziness. I love getting to throw on my hoodies. I love having some warm beverages. And I love sitting on the porch in the chilly air.
Yes,
Love
Queen.
I also picked this dude up. I'm going to read this.
Coffin Moon. Damn.
I like the cover
Yeah.
art.
See those fangs on there? It's a vampire novel.
looks old school.
Ooh.
Yeah, check this out.
You guys realize how much Adrian Tchaikovsky has written?
At least 3 books.
Jeez. Holy moly.
Going on 4.
If I had to put put a number on it.
Yikes. Got a lot to read. A lot of his to read.
What are we talking? You just gonna tease us like that?
What do you
Me?
mean? Tons of shit. I'm not reading off every
Um,
book he's read.
Well, just give me a number.
It's a lot.
Okay.
It's like dozen. More than a
Alright.
dozen.
More than
All
half a
right.
dozen.
I do like this. And Put Away Childish Things is one of the books, and it looks like a Narnia thing.
Oh, is it Christian?
No, I don't.
Isn't that some Paul shit right there?
That's some Paul shit, but you know, I'd like to think that a lot of our favorite authors are fellow blasphemers.
Gotta be, man. Gotta be.
You guys want me to forward you the whole email exchange between me and all my family members about how atheists are ruining society?
Oh, they're
Please,
telling you
please
that?
do. Please do. It looks like we have a couple of viewers. I just want to say, hey, welcome. You're catching the end. You're catching the end of the show. We just
Welcome
talked
to the
about
show.
Evil and Me by BROM, and we are next going to read
But listen,
Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix, and read half the book by 2 weeks from now, and
The full
catch
book
us.
in a month.
Subscribe, you'll get a notification, and then you will be alerted to that.
that's right. You can also give us money by just finding us and handing us money. You can also post your kinks in the chat.
Yes.
So Witchcraft for Wayward Girls is the next one.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Ooh.
I need help here, guys.
Yeah.
This artwork is inside the book.
Yep.
And so is this.
Oh no.
Does it stay or go? Does it stay or go?
Haven't you
conundrum.
recently changed? You softened your stance on stay or go?
Well,
I thought it was just for one.
It's decided now at the very end. I keep it for protection during the read.
It's a really good cover.
It is a good cover.
It's really good.
All right, give me the yay or nay, guys. You have 3. You can do an uneven vote. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. Your thumbs up or thumbs down. You ready?
Wait.
I don't know what means what, but I'm going.
This is trash it. This is keep it.
3.
Hold on.
3, 2, 1.
All right, stays.
Yeah. All right.
The people have voted.
That's a gnarly looking knife. So you got a little scalpel blade on that sucker?
It's just a little big guy. It's a but it's from a good blade company. It's let's see, what's their name? James.
Ooh. You
And
know
it's
who
a-
would really like that? Richard.
This is the Elko.
Hi.
It's a collaboration with Draplin Design Co.
Did you just close it directly on your knuckle? Okay.
Is that how you guys shut it? Or you guys do this shit because you're like scientists and you're like really careful?
Yeah, I'm pretty careful about that.
Me? No, I usually like grab it, like cut it, and like
accidentally cut your finger off.
I did this.
Yeah, nice, smart.
Yeah, like that.
Super smart.
And sometimes I go like this just to like give myself a rush. I close my eyes and go. Just to test my hand-eye coordination.
Dave with that thing.
What's your if I seriously was just like right in my jugular, and it's just
Katie.
Pretty sure that's how people's lives have been saved.
I'm pretty sure that's how some people's lives have been ended.
Somebody was, I think, on Discord chatting with somebody from around the world. Like they were on the other side of the planet, and they went into a seizure, and then somehow the person across the world like alerted the medical community, and
they call up the GeoGuessr guy. We're like, we need to know where this guy is right now.
So quick, we gotta dox him.
I better update my background to be my actual neighborhood, like outside of my house.
Otherwise you
what do you mean? Is that not?
It's not the lake.
Aren't you just by your lake in the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah,
seems to me like it is.
War-torn Portland
with all those deciduous trees,
and
not kind of.
And if my eyes don't deceive me, I think the camera is at the water line, so the camera is half submerged, and so are you.
Yeah, isn't that correct? Okay. Mm-hmm. What kills me about your background is it looks like it doesn't look like an AI or whatever background, like a green screen background. It looks like you're projecting it onto your wall, like because it's grainy. It looks like you have like an old school like projector with that laying as a transparency
portrait mode. You'd rather it be like this?
It still looks like a screen behind you and not like a green screen.
I kind of like portrait mode.
No, it's good. No, it's fine. It's good and fine. What's it look like without it again? Let's see it without it again. No, I mean without the green screen.
It's doing too much.
No, I'm not showing you my room.
You just did.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
A moment ago. I'll just rewind. I just wanted to see what you had back there. Yeah. Wow, that does a really good job of blurring you out with how much stuff's behind you.
Mm-hmm. See my spider plant here? He's my good boy.
You got a bunch of planties. What are you so worried about?
Look at this. There you go. I gotta water him tomorrow. He's a little sad.
How are we supposed to know if you have a wife alert or a puppy party?
I did have a puppy party earlier.
I saw that.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Gay.
Whoa.
10 out of 10 gay.
That's illegal.
We're allowed to say gay again from the gays. I've seen it all over.
Oh, that's great news. Because I'll tell you what, that meme of Ken Jeong from Community, gay, that meme has a hold on me, and I want to say it all the time.
I do, and it upsets Kate.
I'm dropped in a bunch of random subreddits that are like, there's one called Deduction where people are literally just like, what does my hand say about me? Right? And every single time I just want to be like, gay!
Yeah, dude, I've seen so many reels and things of gay people like bringing it back and saying that we say gay and like everything's gay. Good. And then that old South Park thing where they're at court and they're like discussing the difference between gay and fag. And they're like, so what if a gay guy, well, because they're like, no, see, you can be like when a guy revs his Harley.
Can you say geek and nerd in place of the F slur for the rest of the live stream that we're on?
No, because they're saying don't say fag, but you can say gay.
Yeah.
Right. That's the whole point of it, right? It's like one's a slur and one's not, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, so if a guy speeds past in a Harley and revs his engine real loud, he's gay, but he's not a homosexual, right? And they're like, oh, I get it. And they're like, what if he's a homosexual and he speeds past in a Harley? And Cartman's like, well, he's a gay fag. Is it really that hard? I don't understand. And yeah, so that's how it works. But gay is totally back on the table.
Jesus.
Cool. Pretty sure the F one is not.
No, but I didn't call him that. I'm just reciting.
Sure. This whole episode's gonna be struck.
Free speech.
Yeah.
Nobody watches this shit anyway. What are you worried about?
I heard we had several viewers who tuned into me to watch me clutch pearls over slurs.
Yeah. I mean, surely you guys understand the difference between discussing a word and using a word.
call me Shirley.
But also, and hey, look,
be
if you guys want
gay.
to, if you guys want to feel free and say it as well, I've also seen it's okay to start saying the N word, and one of you guys should do it.
For sure.
One of you should
Say it. Say it, Bob.
Well,
say it, Bob.
The
Good night.
Okay,